Burnout sucks. Doing something that you know you love doing and then to feel zero motivation and zero desire to keep going is a terrible feeling. It's something that in my past I've experienced a ton and had to deal with a lot. My version of dealing with it in the past has always been a failure, to be honest. A lot of the things that I thought I wanted to do, I just backed out of. Looking back on those times, seeing myself going through that, I'm annoyed that I couldn't overcome those hurdles and really work hard to achieve what I initially desired. So here I am making this video about how myself now in the future goes about dealing with feelings of burnout. The first thing to note with burnout is it can be caused by a number of different reasons. If you're doing something where you're expecting to see results from, for instance, I always mention YouTube channel, but it is a good example. If you're creating a YouTube channel and expecting to get a lot of views, and after uploading tens, maybe even hundreds of videos, you don't see the results that you sought out for, yeah, you're gonna get demotivated. So, like I've mentioned in the past, relying on results is in the long run not reliable. So you have to figure out other things to get value from, not just results and data that are procured by these different metrics used to give value to something. If this scenario describes you, if it's a results driven sort of thing that you're doing, take a step back, do not focus on the end result, and simply enjoy working on the product that you're delivering. Like, enjoy working, enjoy the little things, enjoy cultivating your craft. For me, that'd be enjoying talking to the camera, taking appreciation for editing, trying to get better at delivering what my message is, and these little things that can satisfy you, because that in the end, what matters is not the results, right? It's the things that you produce, not the X amount of views that you'll get on a YouTube video or X amount of money you make from selling something. No, it's what value you're providing and you being satisfied with making that value. Think about it in that way. Enjoy the craft, enjoy the feeling of doing whatever it is you do. In my past, I've tried to create things, create YouTube videos, start little businesses. Always, I had really hard time getting over, right? There's like a phase in the beginning where you're super passionate, you're super excited, this is something you really want to do. It was really hard for me to get over that once I started getting to this part of that journey where things get difficult. And for pretty much every other instance besides something like working out, I had a really hard time adapting and getting over that hurdle. But I never focused on enjoying what I was creating. I was simply focused on this end goal that was really far out. I was overwhelmed by the amount of work that had to be done. Instead of just focusing and taking it day by day and worrying about what the next thing is, I was worried about something that could happen in like a few years. Now, if you're burned out on something, let's say like a passion of yours, maybe you like working out a lot and you're burned out, try switching up what it is you're doing. You know, if you go to the gym and you have the same exact routine, you listen to music every single time, the same type of music, try going to the gym and not listening to music. That sounds counterintuitive, like it would make you more burned out because you're not pumped up from listening to music. But when you stack like dopamine like that with music and working out, it creates a very, it can be too stimulating for like a human mind. Removing that music and working out could help a lot. Also, maybe try changing the time you work out at. Maybe try working out really early in the morning. This is a problem that I had in the past where I would work out and I would get the worst workouts ever when I would go in like middle of the afternoon. So instead I go either really early in the morning or really late at night. I don't know why, but those two times work really well for me. The key is, if it's something that you're passionate about, switch up the things you do, switch up your routine. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, yeah, it's gonna get stale. Like, you gotta switch it up a little bit. If you go on bike rides, take a different route, go a different way, just do something new to elevate that experience. Because otherwise, yeah, if you do the same thing over and over again, it's gonna get stale. And also, it's important to not try stacking like dopamine when you do things. On the same note, like right with going back to working out, if you drink energy drinks, you just like that, like try not to do that. Just try working out with nothing. A lot of these things will contribute to overall a feeling of doing something new, of having a new experience, and that should alleviate the feeling of being burned out, right? And feeling not motivated to do whatever it is that you want to do. So I want to conclude by saying whatever it is you do or want to do not focus on the end result. Do not focus on achieving that final goal when there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Rather, focus on that work and enjoy doing that work. Find enjoyment in completing just every little thing that you do, and find enjoyment in actually partaking in it and spending your time, investing your time, doing whatever it is that you want to do. And don't be afraid to switch things up. Try different routines, different methods, right? It's when you fall into a really similar pattern of living, yeah, things get stale, they get boring, you're gonna feel burned out. So try doing different things, bring uniqueness to whatever it is you do, right? Don't do things in an orthodox manner, right? So with that, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.